All right, we're recording. Yeah, so like I was saying, we were playing WarZone the other night, and I don't know if we brought it up on the show before or not, but dude, retarded Doc Holliday is the funniest fucking character. Like me and Del Calo were fucking just joking about how good Tombstone would be if his lines were just off a little bit. You know what I mean? Like they sound the same, but it's like, yeah, and the one we always say is like where Johnny Ringo's all drunk trying to fight the Earps, and then Doc's getting a shave, and he just hops off the porch and he says, "I'm your Huckleberry," but he just comes out. He's like, "I'm your Uncle Terry." It's like, what?
And everybody
The
has to
fuck are you
stop.
talking about, you drunken asshole? You could do it because you already have like an Earp mustache. You have a Tombstone mustache
How
going, dude.
crazy would it be is if when he's at the poker game, and then I think it is Ringo who comes in and starts like doing all the gun flipping.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Looking at him. How crazy would it be if Doc gets up and he's got a sippy cup, but it's just like falling all over the place?
Everybody's like, when he's like, I can't remember exactly what he says, but he says he talks shit to Ringo in Latin, and then Ringo responds right back, and he's like, "You're an educated, Mr. Ringo is an educated man." But that'd be so funny. Ringo's like, "I am," and I don't know what you just said. He's like, he's just like Quasimodo. It's like, what? He's like, "That's Latin, darling." It's like,
He's
no,
like,
it's not.
Like, I don't know if you know Mr. Ringo's an educated man. Honky donk, bonk donk, bippy doo, tippy tay tie.
He just starts talking
Yeah,
like
Pootie
Pootie
Tang.
Tang. he's like Amidos Badados. He's like Sarate.
It's like, you don't know Latin. He's like, I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying, dude. He's like, what?
Dude, fucking Doc Holliday's got the mind of a 9-year-old, so he just starts doing zubby dubby language from that show Zoom. He's like, ubby wubby dubby nubby, snubby.
That's Latin, darling. It's like,
You
no,
know
it's
Latin?
not.
Like, I don't know what that is.
He's like, I am not aware of that language either. I usually just say stuff. I'm your blueberry.
He just keeps repeating recipes for Latin-inspired food. He's like, Creole, Chipotle, green salsa, verde.
Yeah, dude, retarded Doc Holliday, so good.
Salsa verde. He's like, salsa verde. Oh my God. Dude, but when he says it, you know, fucking Wyatt Earp does that thing where like he's got like a retarded guy's like salsa verde, and Wyatt's like just gets in front of him like, yeah, and we're bringing hell with us.
He's like, I just gotta finish this scene, dude.
Or the part where fucking Doc is like doing the thing with the cup. Like they cut away to like Ringo just like watching him, and then Doc is on the floor running on the side in a circle. Like,
Yeah, no, he's got like a matchstick car. He's like, wee.
Dude, he's sitting on the floor in his underwear with two like radio controlled racing things, just like.
He's like, I have yet to define myself.
Dude, when he stands up from the poker table, he's wearing like a Pampers Goodnights. He's like, I have yet to define myself.
And then he just looks at the camera and shits himself. He's like,
how crazy would it also be when his girlfriend is like taking care of him? His legs are up and he's getting changed. And she's just like holding his legs.
He's like, hello, Wyatt.
Wow, you caught me at a most unfortunate time.
Dude.
Salsa verde.
Salsa verde. What? He's like, nothing. That's Latin, darling. It's like, no, it's not at all. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, so we were laughing about that. It's just, I had to bring it up. It's so fucking funny. And sorry if we have talked about that before, but God, I want to fucking do that sketch of retarded Doc Holliday. Because you think about it too, it's so funny because the guy was obviously a raging alcoholic and gambler.
Yeah.
So it's like, and that was the best part about that role, was like, he played him to a T. He's like, you know, he's a fucking drunken nut job, but he's an intelligent guy and a hustler. But like, dude, back then, do you imagine how much he was fucking actually drinking? And like, dude, he was drinking just straight whiskey.
On top of that, what was it? Was it pneumonia or tuberculosis that was killing him?
Tuberculosis. He was a lunker.
So like on top of that,
Yeah.
tuberculosis is going to make you hallucinate. You're just going to be like staring at a tree. There's the Pringle snare, right?
Dude. Dude, that's the thing. It's like, there's no way. Like, yeah, he was an educated guy. Like, he actually went to school in Philly for a minute. But like, you know, he was like a dentist. He graduated from college. He was an educated guy, but I don't give a shit who you are. You're drinking that much back then with just like, just keep getting giant fucking things of whiskey. Yeah. You're not going to be coherent half the time. So it's like, no way he's like talking about like Latin. He's just going to be like, it's like, what?
He's talking like a Jabba the Hutt. He's like,
Johnny Ringo's like, I want your blood. He's like, no waka do walkie. He's like, what? He's like, that's Jabba, darling.
How crazy would it be is every time they pan back to Doc Holliday, his hat was like upside down or inside out. He's like, I just got here. Showed up. I'm a big boy now. Who's a big boy?
Dude. Yeah. And like, he's dying of tuberculosis. You know, he's any day, and he's just obviously just drinking himself to death. Yeah, so it's like, there's no way he was that, like, that's what I mean. He's like, he wasn't that, there's no way he was sharp all the time. There was definitely some nights where he was in the casino just fucked up out of his mind, just like, I want that thing, huh? They're like, what?
No, here's the other thing that you got to take in consideration. This is the Old West. Literally everybody's retarded. How much more retarded do you have to be the most retarded guy in the Old West?
And like, he's an educated guy coming into it. He's more educated than most people. And that's in real, like, if you look at the real Doc Holliday's history, like, that dude was an intelligent person and he just chose to be a fucking drunken retard. But it's like, like I said, I don't care how much education you have. There was definitely some nights where he just went full on retard and was fucking just like, like, what? I barfed on my pants. It's like, all right, Doc.
Wyatt comes to visit him. He's like, Wyatt, you caught me at a time. I'm making burgers. And it's Play-Doh coming out. He's like, would you like some sparkly stars, Wyatt? Just holding it up.
Dude, it's so funny. It was the thing, if he got so drunk that he just forgot how to hustle. And he's like trying to do like dumb shit instead, like real obvious. Like he's just holding his cards and like two of them are backwards. He's like, wow, this is a peach of a hand. They're like, Doc. How do you have 9 aces? What? This is blackjack, dude.
Dude, he's playing 5-card stud. He goes, Pop-O-Matic troubles. Just throws it down. It's like,
he's got Uno cards somehow. It's like, what is that, dude? He's playing 5-card stud. He just holds up like 30 cards. They're all kings. He's like, peach of a hand.
He lays down a 2, but he has crudely drawn zeros on him. He's like, 2,000 beats y'all. Greater than.
He's trying to do shit with the dealer, and he just throws him like a cup with a string on the end. He's like, pick it up. Hey, it's me, Doc. What do you have? What do you have? Please tell me. Into the cup.
No reason. At one scene in the movie, they're riding on horses. Doc's face is just colored blue because he was painting earlier.
Dude, when they show them riding across the plains, it shows Doc come up. He's backwards on the horse. He's like, I have yet to figure out how to ride this giant dog.
Doc is in a weird car seat on the horse. He's just like,
he's on the back of Wyatt's horse. He's like,
in a car seat with a helmet on.
He's like, let's get a Wyatt. Pew pew. He's just got finger guns up.
Dude, he's got a stick. He's like, he's just holding it up. Like, this is a mega whip.
Dude, that would have been sick with the showdown with Ringo when he shows up. And he's just like tapping his gun, but he's tapping like the top of a 2 sticks duct taped together. He's like, say when. And Ringo's like, dude, I'm going to shoot you. He's like, yeah, that's fine. We'll see. And he just pulls and he's like, and he just pulls and shoots him. He's like, you're no Daisy. He's like, I shot you. He's like, it appears that you have shot me. My gun was not as fast. It's like, it's a stick, Doc.
Turns out my force field that I put on myself.
He comes over with like a cloth over him. He's like, "This is my invisibility cloak. You cannot see me." They're like, "Why are you wearing that bed sheet?"
During a battle, you just see Doc running in the background as a ghost, just like.
Dude, in the woods when he's fighting with Bill and the Cowboys, he's just behind a tree and he's holding a leaf in front of his face. He's like, "They will not see me. Why? I am camouflaged." They're like, "Get down, you idiot."
They go by. Doc is standing very still with a lampshade on his head.
Yeah, but it's in the woods.
It's in the woods. Retarded holiday, dude.
Yeah, dude. I mean, dude, it's just such an open, funny fucking game there with that. It's so fucking funny. And then to top it, talk about retarded. So I would get the battle pass finally because I accumulated all of my CP points, and like the stuff, most of the stuff I've gotten so far with it are pretty sick with Warzone. But like, dude, the skins are horrible. And then the one I got, yeah, you've seen it, dude. He's wearing like a salmon shirt and like Lee dungarees and Columbia boots and just like one of those fucking head pieces that ISIS wears.
You're wearing like a head burqa.
Yeah, and it's not even black. It's just like tan. It's like flesh tone. I'm like, what the fuck?
It looks like a burlap sack he just found. It's like, oh shit, I forgot. I'm a bad guy.
And it's, if you look at him when he's just standing there, it looks like his shirt, his salmon shirt underneath his like vest or whatever, it looks like it has like those fresh creases that you just like pulled out of a bag. It's like, why would you wear a pink shirt in Warzone?
It looked like he showed up and then like he's like, oh man, my boys are going to war. He like runs and gets there and they're all like covered in camo. He's like, die.
He's like, oh right, duh. I don't want to be seen. Duh, right? Damn it. I'm sorry.
Backs out, he's like dumping out a bag of chips. He's like, god damn it.
Here's my thing with Warzone. I don't understand why it doesn't let you just maybe just accumulate fucking different shirts and hats and vests and make your own character like Madden or like NHL. You can make your own player. It's like, why not?
I think it's because they don't. I think it's the same reason they didn't want anybody having those crazy racial slur names. They don't want anybody just like making something look super racist or super like. I mean, then again, some of those dudes who look like Vladimir Putin wearing the tracksuit. I'm like, come on, who are you trying to fucking fool on that?
Well, dude, and like half of the skins are not even. Dude, it's more. It's like 3/4 of the characters that you get are just like these powerful women, and it's like, all right. I mean, dude, I get it. That's fine. Always have women characters, but like every single one I've only gotten like 2 men. It's all women, and I'm like, dude, like the one is super racist. Skinny Oprah. The one I got, dude, that looks like Violet Davis. That is a racist character. Why does she have like Reebok pumps on from fucking '02? It's like, what the fuck is that?
She got light up LA gears. Like,
yeah, she looks like she just left a breaking crew to go kill some people. It's like, what the fuck is going on here, man? Why is she in a fucking? She's just like her finishing move. She's like,
dude, she does the rerun. She's like,
oh, dude. That's what we were talking about last night. Speaking of rerun, I was watching. Did you watch World's Most Wanted?
No.
Okay, it's basically like an 8-part series, and it shows like 8 people that are most wanted. Like one is that the English girl who's now married to like ISIS. She was actually one who took credit for like the bombings in, I believe, England in the underground at the subway. Yeah, like her and her husband or whoever the fuck she got a kid with. But she's like full on ISIS, but she's a English girl from like fucking Leeds. You know what I mean? It's like she's a fat retard. She looks like a wigger from fucking Drexel Hill. But she does. She looks like every girl I see paying in change for fucking Salem lights at fucking Wawa down on fucking McDade Boulevard. But it's crazy because one is the other one's El Mayo, who is El Chapo's partner in their cartel.
El Mayo is his name?
Yeah, El Joe Mayo. He's like, yeah, well, I'm a cartel. Nobody's gonna get that reference on here, but dude, if Joe Mayo was like, where's Mayo been? It's like, dude, apparently he's running a cartel in Mexico. It's like, whoa, dude.
He's the only cartel leader who's constantly wearing cargo shorts
and flip-flops
and a Big Johnson sleeveless t-shirt. Like, oh no, man.
Yeah, Shaner.
here's the thing, Shane. You want to make some money? I got you.
You gotta wear this salmon shirt.
So here, hey, hold on. It's cartel picture day. Put these, dude. That's exactly what your character.
Dude, Mayo. All right, so people did get the reference. Joe Mayo is an old Philly comic who is very funny, but like we haven't seen him in ever. But he has one of the thickest, and like my voice is smoky and deep. Like Mayo puts me to fucking shame, dude. He makes me sound like that girl when what's her name's mom who sings that song. It's like do 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 do. Mayo makes me sound like that part where she's like, ah! But Mayo would be so funny because he's like a hippie guyish. You know, he'd be running. It'd be so funny if his picture on World's Most Wanted was just him in like a Grateful Dead tie-dye. It's like, yeah, come and get me, dickheads.
His most wanted picture is him passed out in the Tweeter Center parking lot. Laying down.
After a fish show. Just
fucking,
hugging a nitrous tank.
Dude, his most wanted picture is him getting an autograph from the lead singer of Sublime with Rome. He's like just winning. Here it is. Like how'd they get that photo?
Yeah, so it was the cartel guy, it was the white ISIS girl, couple other randoms, like a Russian mob guy who's like literally ran the entire Russian mob.
These guys are still most wanted.
Yeah, and it's hilarious because then they start realizing that they're still on the loose because the government is funding their escape. It's like, yeah, no shit. They have everyone in their fucking pockets, dude. It's like, dude, they like, oh, here's the one thing I wanted to bring up. The one guy, and I know I'm gonna butcher his background, but he was a warlord in I don't think it was Somalia, but it was something like that where he basically was one of the ones behind one of those horrible genocides. And dude, and he went, I don't think so. It might have been, like I said, I can't remember. But if you guys saw the fucking that series, you know what I mean. But he got deported to Switzerland, and when I mean deported, I mean he got a fucking plane ticket from the government and was like, go ahead.
Deported to Switzerland, so you mean he's like, you better get out of here, never go back again. He's like,
yeah, to that place where you really killed all those women and kids. It's fucked up because it was like the two tribes there, and it was like if you were one of the tribe, they would just hack you up with machetes. And like, dude, it was insane. Yeah. They were showing the receipts of the machetes coming in. This dude was getting like 2,000 machetes a month. He's like he has like that's how he got busted, because he had receipts for his machetes. I swear to God. There were so many machetes. I was like, buy a fucking gun, dude.
Imagine this guy going to the H&R Block and they're like, you got a lot of
He's like, I'm getting audited. It's like, I have my receipts. He just puts up a Nike shoebox. It's just all machetes. It's like, we can finish this out right now.
So many. He's like, this one is made out of whalebone. So
dude, might want to hold on to that one.
Yeah, that's a keeper. That's IOU.
They're going to be looking for that one. But dude, why is it every warlord, I don't know, short of like Idi Amin was a bigger dude, but like still a fat fucking retard. But like, why do all these warlords, they're all little skinny guys. They all look like Raj from What's Happening. Google Raj from What's Happening. That is every warlord in Africa, dude. It's like, dude, and their wives look like Big Shirley.
In one warlord, every time he did like a fucking like cave video like threatening people, every time he's like, hey, anyways, just like he just does it to Dwayne just comes in, dude.
All their daughters are D. She's like, mm-hmm. But dude, think about it. They all have a fat sidekick like Rerun. But dude, every one of them have like the black glasses and skinny, you know what I mean? And these guys are the ones that are just fucking funding and, manipulating all these people to just fucking go nuts. Dude, and they're all pussies. It's like, dude, I mean, that's a tale as old as time. Like these leaders, it's like these dudes do horrible shit. And it's like, look at this guy. Like if you put him in a room with some kid over 150 pounds, he's going to get fucking tuned up. But
it's got a lot to do with, and I mean, it's the same thing with like that fucking Joe Coney guy. It's got a lot to do with psychological shit from an early age. Like, if you are around kids, sure, you're like a fucking skinny retard or whatever. But if you are around like a group of 5 kids and you cut one kid's hand off, all those kids are going to remember that no matter how big they get. They're going to remember that you fucking just huckleberried a kid.
You just Uncle Terry'd one, dude.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
funny too, because they start like unraveling this guy's stuff and a lot of the other people that are mentioned in it. And they're like, I don't know how he came to power, but I feel like the government wanted to do this, but obviously they can't. It's like, yeah, dude, they put people in power to take the heat. They're like, yo, you want to be a warlord? We will pay for it. Raj, get over here. You ain't doing much. What are you, waiting down at Big Cheryl's? Come in here, start a genocide. Genocide out. We'll send you to Switzerland.
They come in to the restaurant. They're like, hey, buddy, how you doing? He's got one of those white paper like hats on. Like, did you want fries or what?
He just looks up and like drinking a malt. He's like, what?
Dude, it's got a cherry on top. And he's like,
they're just like they put like a fuzzy lion hat on him and a suit and like gold shit. Like, this can work.
And it's a montage with Scatman playing in the background. Like, he's like, can't believe I'm all of it.
It's like an 80s montage. He's walking by, one of the guys high-fiving. Dude. Then he's back to back reading up on genocides. Like,
yeah, dude, they show him
switching books.
They show him trying to behead somebody, and it just gets stuck in their neck. And there's dude just like.
Then all of a sudden they're just like dancing across. Like, it's like in the Breakfast Club. It's like, what the fuck is happening, dude?
At one point in time, they show him dancing in the rain, like fucking, you got served. He's just like.
Yeah, he's running through the woods like Bacon and Footloose. He's just like jumping over cheetahs. What the fuck?
Dude, Hearts on Fire is playing. Yeah. He's like lifting like a bunch full of dead children. He's like,
dude. I got it. Yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, the series it's interesting because there's a couple, like most of the people in there I knew, but there was definitely a few that I had heard of, but I didn't really understand. I didn't know what they had committed, but it's fucked up that they're just like still out, and like half these people are like, yeah, we know where he is. I'm like, well, you just filmed this guy in Switzerland. It's like, you know where he is, and Switzerland officials are like, I feel embarrassed for our country. I'm like, fucking kill him. Yeah, walk in and shoot him. It's like, you morons don't have the rules and laws of other countries. You still got guns. We get it. You're the middleman. You're cool with everybody. Blech. Walk in and shoot this motherfucker, dude, and be like,
yeah, you want to get some major points with like the rest of the world.
Yeah.
You try and shoot this dude in the head in the middle of public. You'd be like, yeah, we're Switzerland, but we don't play that shit.
That's like, dude, the only people that would hate you is like countries like, like North Korea or fucking Russia might be pissed, but. Like, speaking of North Korea, dude. Yeah, so that's that. But speaking of North Korea, and I told you, Shane had brought this up to me, and then you just brought up too. What's actually happening here? What are they doing with this?
What I've heard.
With the dogs?
So apparently in North Korea, old Kim Jong-un.
Old wacky Kim's at it again.
Old fathead Uni.
Fathead Uni.
Dude, the Oons is going goons, dude. He is rounding up. He is rounding up all the domesticated dogs.
Okay.
He's telling everyone in North Korea basically to surrender your dog.
Yeah.
Because one, they're running out of food. So all the dogs.
So they're going to eat the dogs.
They're going to eat the dogs. That's
Jesus Christ.
And then the other reason for surrendering the dog, allegedly, what he's saying is the tactic is America reveres like man's best friend, and like having a dog is tantamount to being like or adopting an American ideology.
Sure. Yeah, so you're like, now like portraying American fucking ideas and you're supporting America.
Yeah, you're basically worshiping a westernized ideal. So now if you don't want to do that, you got to shed that Cocker Spaniel right now. And
oh my God.
Ass. I have then the thing is too, and I've also known about this, there's like, I don't know if it's in China or Japan, and forgive me for fucking confusing either of them, but there's one country that like every year they have like a dog eating festival, and I don't know which one it is. I don't know which one it is.
What is it like? Fucking, it's like the fucking hot dog eating contest in fucking Coney Island. What the fuck?
Dude, it's Jim Coney Island, and it's just a bunch of Syrian boys just slamming,
Eating dog.
dude, dunking the bread in water, and then lifting up a paw like, I got it.
It's a ball they're putting in water. They're just like massaging the throat to get it down. Of course, it's the skinniest skinniest North Korean that does like fucking 43 dogs. It's like, whoa, that guy's the man.
Tire Mastiff. It's amazing.
I ate a bear once.
The thing is, though, I've also tried to wrap my mind around this because I don't know enough about. Every time you see North Korea or hear about North Korea is very good at like. I mean, you know about the impoverished parts of North Korea, but you never see them. You don't really know what's going on. All you see is like, the capital and like surrounding areas and like there's buildings and there's people walking around. They got their internet or whatever. But like, I know that North Korean people are struggling to eat. That's a fact.
Oh, yeah. That's been kind of a known thing.
My question is, if they're struggling to eat, and then they're going to eat these dogs, how nutritious can these dogs actually be?
What kind of dogs do they have over there?
Also, I have no fucking clue. I have no clue.
That'd be so funny if it's just a bunch of greyhounds. They're like, there is no meat on these things, dude. It's all muscle. This is horrible. Get us some St. Bernards in here or something, dude.
What if North Korea had the dogs? Like when America wins a Super Bowl, we just give a country a bunch of the shirts that they already printed.
The team that lost.
Yeah, the team that lost. But like America just dropped off a bunch of Labradoodles in North Korea just out of a fucking chopper. Like, we don't need these fucking things. Just eat these hypoallergenic dogs.
That's insane too, that of all the things that like you just mentioned, North Korea has been good about keeping a lot of the stuff under the hat and, not to the public. There's some stuff we know about, obviously, but that's the thing that goes public. He's like, we're doing great. North Korea is amazing. All right, we're almost out of food. We're going to need a dog drop off. All right. It's kind of like Toys for Tots. All right. We're going to have things set up. Drop your dog off. We will eat it. And we're great, though. North Korea is doing.
You heard of Toys for Tots? How about Pups for Pops? He's gonna die. You need to drop this puppy off now. I'm gonna break that fucking thing's neck.
It's insane to me that that's the one. I mean, this might be stupid, but it's insane to me that that's the one thing that can't unite this world and be like, we should just go fuck North Korea up, dude. Like, just go fuck him up and be like, dude, these people you have are basically slaves to you, and you're like, we're the best, though. It's like, you're not, and you can get fucked up if fucking people were like, all right, you know what, fuck this little piece of shit, dude, let's go fuck him up.
That's dictator 101. Always I'm the number one, dude. I'm the
best. I mean, dude, you gotta fake it till you make it, but it's like, dude, you're never gonna be that what he thinks in his head he already is. It's like, dude, you're a fucking little fat piece of shit, dude. Like, that's all I'm waiting for is for Putin to be watching him, who does love dogs, and be like, you know what? This motherfucker went too far, dude. Send in the boys, dude. You just see my WarZone character coming in like, wait. That's what we got.
Putin over the edge was a dog eating in North Korea. He's like, that's enough. This is over. Just fucking
I mean, dude, at this point, it's like, imagine being a North Korean citizen and being like, we got to do what? It's like, well, what if we don't have a dog? Do we still have to eat it? They're like, well, there's no other food. It's like, damn it. It's like, come on. How does no one know how to farm here? We're farmers. There's farmers by fucking trait. Like, obviously, a ton of people in Asia rely on their farms and fucking farm for generations. For some reason, North Korea cannot get their shit together and plant a fucking corn seed. It's like, dude, what are we doing here? Dogs? Christ almighty.
Dude, I've never understood that either. I don't, and again, it's also, I'm not in North Korea. I don't know enough about what's going on over there. And I understand maybe their soil has been, fucked up from all the
he's probably fucking tested tons of missiles and whatever the fuck else over there.
The crazy amount of whatever testing is going on. And on top of that, I've also heard, I mean, I may be wrong, that if you bury enough bodies in a certain place, the soil does not work out very
It's not quality. It's not. You're not going to
quality.
get your Home Depot quality soil if you just have
You're not
dead bodies literally layering the ground of your country.
anything.
It's tough to grow tomatoes.
Yeah, dude. Or if those tomatoes do grow, they're evil and they'll kill
It'd be
you.
funny if it does grow. It's just like a dead hand. It's like, Jesus Christ Almighty. We can't even grow vegetables. We're growing dead bodies.
How awesome would it be if North Korea unleashed a weird undead army on like North? That's all Kim Jong Un's been doing for the last.
They're about to, dude. I bet you, dude. I bet you eating. They're gonna eat enough dog. It's gonna turn into like the bath salts fucking situation.
Dude.
Remember, dudes were like eating cops. What if they eat enough dog and they're just zombie? They're like, ugh.
That's another question. If you were in a foreign country, and like now, besides North Korea or whatever, but if you were in a foreign country and they were like, "Hey, it's one of our customs here. We eat dog," and they presented you with the dog, would you eat it? Would you eat it?
No. I mean, in France, they eat horse pretty publicly.
I would probably eat. I'd eat them.
Oh yeah, they could probably cook the fuck out of some horse, but
well,
dog, I can't do it. I would never be able to do it. I don't give it. I've eaten some disgusting shit in my life, but dude, I don't.
I don't know. I mean, I've eaten, like, people are like, you eat veal. I'm like, yeah, I eat veal. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to fucking sit a baby cow in a cage.
Right. But damn, is it good.
But it is delicious. And I don't even want to know. How crazy would that be too? Like you eat dog and you don't know. You're like, this is the best thing I've ever had in my life.
Well, dude, you may have. You know what I mean? I've eaten some Chinese takeouts from some shady fucking places in Philly, dude.
Definitely.
And at this point, I legitimately like don't even get meat from Chinese food. I'll get like shrimp, fucking, shrimp stuff or like any kind of seafood dish. But like I don't, because there's been a couple times I've gotten General Tso's and I bit in. I'm like, that's not chicken. I don't know what this is. What's that? A beak? It's just like a red covered cat. Like I'm like,
Dude,
that's not.
Just a kitten covered in sweet and sour sauce. Like,
It's still alive. I'm like, whoa. So they're like, no, that's General Tso. But it's the only reason they say that is because it has like a 5 stars on its shoulder. It's like General. It's like, well, no, dude, it's a fucking cat. And there has been places. There's been places in Philly. I remember years ago, there was a place, probably like 15, 20 years ago, there was a place on Broad Street that got busted for the rats.
Yeah, see, that's another thing, too. It's like...
They're big on rats. They love them.
Yeah, but like, as much as I'm against that, I'm not saying that's a good idea.
That's good. Yeah.
As much as I'm against, serving rats to an unknowing public, if it didn't kill anybody, it's kind of like...
Yeah. It's just disgusting.
Yeah, it's gross. But it's also like, I mean, you're arguing semantics there now. Like, sure. maybe if you found the rat on the street and you cooked it, that's a different thing. But if you were like growing rats in your basement, that's artistry.
Yeah, there was like a rat fight club in your basement.
Survival of the fittest, dude.
Yeah.
I'm fucking the biggest rat who beat the shit out of every other one.
So when did they like announce? When did this come to public with the dogs?
What,
in North Korea?
Like 2 days ago. 3 days
So when is this happening right now? They're rounding up all domestic. So they're legitimately at the point of no food. Like this isn't something they're gonna mull over. Kimmy's gonna mull over for a little. He's like, now pull the trigger on the dog thing.
The other thing is too, I'll give it to Kim Jong Un. It's like one thing where he, it's a tragedy that he's starving his own people, but he will not accept any foreign aid. It's not like oh shit, I'm starving my own people, like, and he's waiting for like, the UN or whomever to come in and like drop off a care package. He's like, no, fuck you guys. I'm gonna make you guys eat dogs now.
Yeah.
It's a fuck power move, dude.
The other thing is like, here's my other thing. All right, you're not farming, whatever, but North Korea, where it's at, is like the Sea of Japan. You're surrounded by. Drop a fucking line in, dude. What the fuck? And dude, that's one thing I definitely know. Asians are big fishers. It's like, how does not one person in fucking North Korea out there fucking angling up some fucking tuna? Dude? It's like, dude, drop a fucking line in. I'm not eating dog. I'm gonna get some flounder or something, man.
Can you imagine if the one guy comes back, he's like out at sea working for North Korea, and he comes back, he's like, fine, he's like, guys, I got all the fish. What are you guys doing?
It's like, ugh, dude.
He's like,
one dude's just like chewing on a collar. He's like, I don't know. I gave in, man. I'm starving.
How crazy would it be if at North Korean restaurants they have like pictures on the walls of like dudes who ate the most dogs? And
Yeah, but it's just
one
like
guy,
dogs doing tricks. It's like,
yeah,
I'll have a number 4
dude,
with brown rice.
yeah, I don't need any of that white. I don't want to fill up. This is crazy.
But it's like the thing is like, I don't know. They obviously, I don't know about their soil. I don't know anything about farming, but obviously somebody owns a house or they live in a house where there's dirt. Drop some fucking seeds in, you put some water on it. You live by an ocean, you're surrounded by an ocean. Drop a fucking line in, catch a fish. Now, I don't know if he's putting restrictions on all of that. I mean, it might be illegal. I don't know.
I don't understand how it would be. Then again, it's also like you're Kim Jong-un. Like,
Yeah.
just make a bunch of people. You're already telling people to eat dogs. Force them to go fish. I don't understand.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing. It's like, dude, if you're gonna starve people and you saw them just fishing, you'd be like, sweet, that's one less thing I have to worry about. They're gonna fucking supply for themselves. Cool, dude. I'm gonna sit over here and talk about how I'm gonna push the button on these fucking missiles we don't have. I'm gonna keep pushing that lie.
Would it be if Kim Jong-un's like, eat all the dogs, like we can fish? Like, God, shit, I never even thought of it.
Oh yeah, they live in that water, don't they? Shit.
Dude, he's just like,
Dude, he just becomes immediate salt life. He loves it. Like you see him in a fighting chair. He's like, "Wee!" He's hanging out with like these Marlins down in Key West. He's like,
dude, he opens.
Kim Jong-un's.
Dude, he's the first Asian country to open a Margaritaville in North Carolina. He's just like, hell yes.
I mean, dude, I look at it like this. He doesn't want any foreign aid. He considers himself the best and his country the best. It's like, dude, you should be partying. If I were you, I'd be flying Buffett in. It's like, dude, let's get nuts. I won't spend any money, but yeah, let's get nuts.
Dude, how crazy. That would be a refreshing take. Like a fucking.
Why not? Just party, dude.
A party dictator would be the best, dude. If Kim Jong flipped completely, he's like, hey, dude, that would.
Everyone hates us. All right. We can't get any. I have fucked it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna take most of the blame here. All right. But here's what I'm suggesting. We just fucking party, dude. What is the problem? We got Russian guys. We got some guys in South America can bring over a couple party favors. You know what I mean? Here's the thing. We float them in. We fly in Buffett or an impersonator, whatever. And we just kick this mother off, dude, and just get nuts. What's the problem?
How crazy would it be is if Kim Jong-un retired the whole nuclear program and then tried to build the world's biggest fog machine? He's like, here we go.
he's bringing over like Warrant and Rat and like old 80s bands that have been out of work. He's like, check this out. What do you know about In Excess? I know the main dude's dead, but the rest of the band's still kicking, dude. I got him, dude. You're welcome.
He has Quiet Riot rewrite the fucking North Korean like national anthem. He's like, our thing now is come on, feel the noise, dude.
I mean, dude, you gotta imagine dudes like Sammy Hagar or fucking David Lee Roth. It's like he could be like, yo, I'll pay you fucking $100,000 if you just hang out here for like a year. You know, DLR and fucking Sammy Hagar are taking that money. They're fucking down Atlantic City playing coffee shops. You know what I mean?
If North Korea, and I mean it, like if they rebranded North Korea as like basically take the idea of Amsterdam and make it an entire country, dude, that would be like holy fucking shit,
dude,
man.
I guarantee the ladies would be into the whoring more than eating dogs.
Dude.
Like you got two choices. All right. You want to whore it up or you want to eat fucking German Shepherds.
Yeah, what do you want to do? You want to fuck this guy for like and then,
we go 50. Dude, Kim Jong-un is sitting on such a gold mine. He'd be like, yo, we'll go 50-50 on all your tricks. He just pimps out the entire country and parties.
He changes his name to Big Daddy Un. He's just like constantly walking around with
Iceberg Shrimp. Iceberg Shrimp coming at you, dude.
He comes to the fucking podium at the UN on a hoverboard, just like,
yeah, but he's got like when black dudes have the white hair with the curls. Oh, dude, he's just spraying it.
Dude, he just goes full ridiculous. He just starts buying up whatever. Because, like, North Korea, let's say, like, they're, what, 10, 50, like, the regular populace is 10, 15, maybe 20 years behind on, like, what's in. And Kim Jong-un's still behind. Like, he shows up on, like, a skateboard, but with Legion of Doom shoulder spikes. Just like, what's up? And everyone's like, who's this guy? How great, dude. They pan over in the UN and at the desk just with like Legion of Doom shoulder spikes and like long wet wrestler hair. And he's just like,
he's got the Bret Hart shades. I'm actually surprised he's not a big WWE guy.
Oh,
you'd think he would be.
He's closeted WWF, dude.
Yeah, there's no way. He's probably watching the old tapes, dude. He's watching early 90s.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
He shows up as Big Daddy Cool, but he can't fit in all, like, it's just, like, spilling out the side.
Dude, if he just announced that party shit and then just got up on the podium, like Stone Cold, and started smashing beers again.
Dude,
it's like, Oon's getting nuts, dude. Dude.
Dude,
if he came out in like the little black tights and a leather vest, though, this is Oon 316.
Means I just nuked your ass. He's like, that would be. I don't understand why.
I mean, dude,
doesn't have a party army, dude. He's got it. He has infinite amount. Like, dude, I don't. That country could be flipped.
Oh yeah.
I don't understand.
And then it's like, dude, if you do that, everyone's just gonna be like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, we don't give a shit. You don't want to be. You don't want any foreign aid. You don't want anything to do with the rest of the world. He's like, yeah, dude, we're just partying over here. They'd be like, all right, that's one less fucking psychopath we have to worry about hitting a button.
How crazy would it be if Kim Jong-un builds not only the world's biggest fog machine, but also the world's largest wave pool? And he's just surfing constantly.
Yeah, he'd Dorney Park it, dude. He'd Water Kingdom, dude.
Dude, world's largest water park? Dude, I don't understand.
And you know the size of those people, dude. They'd be flying down the fucking like, dude, that'd be fun as fuck.
Dude, how awesome would be the world's longest tube slide from the top of North Korea all the way down to the
bottom? Dude, from like Kim Jong-un's bedroom just out into the fucking ocean. It's like, no.
Dude, they changed the flag from that stupid star to Kim on a boogie board. Just like
it's an old like TNC fucking thing. It's like a gorilla surfing. Dude, I don't know, man. He's overthinking this.
They adopt the Outback Steakhouse slogan on the flag. It's like, no rules, just right. That's North Korea. That's what we are.
Dude, you show up at the airport as soon as you get here. Free onion loaf, dude. That's what I'm setting the bar right now. Dude, free loaf. I'll loaf you.
Blooming onions as soon as you get off the plane. It's like, what's up?
Welcome to Party Central. Dude, but it's also like, if somebody would just convince him, like his psycho sister, or I think there's another brother, I don't know. But
no,
if like someone
was killed. He was poisoned.
Oh, okay. So like, I don't know, somebody that's close to him that could suggest something that he wouldn't be like, that's dumb, shoot him. Just be like, yo, dude, put it like this. No one's ever gonna respect you. Okay? No one gives a shit about you. They're concerned about you because you're a little fucking angry kid. You know what I mean? That's like, I'll fucking do it. And they're like, shut up, pussy. So really the concern is, when are we going to have to nuke this fucking guy? But if you were to just be like, listen, I know I've been kind of a shit. That's my bad.
He comes on. He's like,
here's the thing. Don't worry about me. I'll sign whatever you want, but I want North Korea to know we are under a party dictatorship, a partnership, if you may. And that's it. So peace, boys. Just goes and fucking puts on his shades. Skates away on a Sector 9.
Instead of doing peace, he's like,
yeah, he's like, dude. He's like, I will
He's
be
like,
soon. He's like, we got this sick wave pool.
Just build it.
It's like,
It's
dude,
out of
mahalo, dude. What's up? All right. I would, dude.
He lifts up his shirt. It just says "Dream On" over something. He's like, yeah.
Just he's like, look, we're here to party now. He takes off his thing. It just says Frankie goes to Hollywood. He's like, all right, relax, baby.
Relax.
Hey, relax, dude. What's up? Yeah, he's trying to be cool, but he's just picking up on how cool was in like '88.
Kim Jong-un kicks his legs up on the podium, and it's just platform shoes with goldfish in it. He's like, see that?
Their national anthem now sung by Bobby McFarlane. It's like, dude, Bobby gets it, dude. Don't worry, dude. Be happy, all right? He's just like, beep, 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 beep.
Dude, Kim Jong-un has a frosted tip faux hawk.
He's got the shades on the back of his neck. It's like Guy Fieri now.
The flag is just a plain print Hawaiian shirt. That's all it is now. It's just like, see that? It's like, that rips. That rips. I don't care.
It's just like this Spitfire fucking wheels thing from skateboard. It's like the flame head. He's like, yes.
He's like, see that?
We party. Also, we got the X Games coming here next year. What's up? X Games, North Korea.
North Korea X Games, dude. That's
be
also,
huge.
Dude, I don't know. That's the only way Danny Way dies.
Oh my God. That's the only thing that could kill him.
Mega ramp ever, dude.
Yeah, it's the mega ramp from his house into the fucking ocean. He's got to launch it. He's like, yeah, I'll take it on. Dude, too funny. What are we at?
Yeah, North Korea's fucking. They're fucking it. I don't understand.
Yeah, they should stop with the whole we're supreme. It's like, you're not, but also who cares? You don't want to be supreme in this day and age.
Stop with the Supreme and get sponsored by Supreme.
Yeah, dude. It turns into a shoe head.
Kim Jong-un as a sneakerhead would just change everything, dude. It's just like, I love him, man. It's like, you see those
The only time he freaks out is when he loses a bid on some AJ1s on eBay. He's like, God damn it, man. Fuck. I knew I should have went $10 higher. God, I wanted them.
But no, he's still behind on the sneakerhead. He's like, check out my shoes. It's like made out of a Datsun. It's like, see that? Remember how I said we're gonna
He's just got his feet in Doberman pincher heads. He's like,
dude, in the mouths. It's just like they're backwards.
He's like, you got these? Nope, you don't. Only one pair made.
Dude, every time he walks somewhere, he's doing the Ric Flair shuffle. He's like,
he's just wearing like citizens' heads he cut off. He's like, you got these? I knew you didn't. You can't get them anywhere else. I cut these fucking dudes' heads off. Check it. He puts an air bubble on. It's just like dead Asian heads. Like,
yeah.
He's like, what's up?
He's got their eyeballs, but they light up like fucking LA.
Dude, if someone convinced Kim Jong-un to wear light up shoes, I would lose my fucking mind, dude.
Just one time.
Just comes out to address and like tell him like I will ruin this world, and then walks away. They're like, dude, is he wearing light up shoes? He's like, oh, you noticed them?
Dude, how great would it be? Fuck the light up shoes. How great would it be if Kim Jong-un is about to launch a fucking nuclear offensive on America, but before he does it, he heelys in, and then like, just like
he just. Nailed it.
If Un heeled and then launched the button, not press the button, but like heeled in and elbow dropped it.
Yeah, he just went by. I was like, yeah. Holy shit, that would be
also
fucking
wearing
funny.
A Ron John shirt. He's like,
yeah, dude.
It's a
yeah, dude. And then the fucking missile launches, but it immediately explodes, and it's just condoms fall, and he just says the Rodney Dangerfield line from Caddyshack. He's like, hey, we're all gonna get laid. It's like, what? All right, dude.
When he launches it, you're any way you want it, that's the way.
He kind of looks like the Gopher. He's like...
Dude, and he starts starts dancing like.
He comes dressed as Ty Webb. It's like, what is happening with him, dude? You imagine golfing with him. He's like, Noonan. He's like, what?
He's like, hold on. He's like, no. You see that?
Yeah, he would suck at golf.
Oh, man.
He also could do that. I mean, I don't know. There's just, it's insane to me that, you know, he'd rather just be this dictator that, you know, lies about being the almighty. And it's like, dude, in this day and age, I don't want attention. I don't want to be considered a higher power. I want to be a low-key country that's skating under the radar, just fucking partying, dude. And he could have that. Because people, dude, think about it. In a year, if you didn't hear any crazy Kim Jong-un news, and then it's like, wait, I haven't heard about him. What's he been up to, dude? And they just show him fucking wakeboarding. He's like, like, all right. Guess he's just chilling now. Like, no one would give a shit and be like, all right. Fuck him. Remember that guy?
Kim Jong-un's doing. They show he's like doing a tail whip on a BMX.
He's skimboarding. He's like, this is gnarly tubes.
Dude, they show him. He's like he's doing an ice luge of Jägermeister. He's like, wow, damn.
It's like a girl's pussy like through the tits. Like uni parties, dude. He's doing keg stands. His little booties are kicking up top. His little shoes.
His small little shoes. They're like, get it, dude. Oh man,
dude, that's too fucking funny.
It's $1 billion. It's $1 trillion idea. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I
mean, think about it, man. If he takes himself off the radar and doesn't become this threat to the rest of the world, basically, people are going to be like, okay. But if he signs something saying like, yeah, I'll never go berserk, you know, I don't know how solid that would be. But if he was like, yeah, and then we just saw him like a year later and he's just like opening up fucking, you know, weed dispensaries. It's like, oh, all right, I guess he's fucking in. He's like, fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, he's the first country to legalize cocaine. Like,
oh, yeah. Dude, he probably has never, I don't know, because that's like alcohol and all that shit's illegal over there, right?
Yeah,
I mean, to people. Oh, yeah. I mean, he's sure he has a staff.
Yeah.
You imagine how much of a fucking beer queer Kim Jong-un turns into after like 2 Coors Lights. He's like, I tell you something. It's like, get the fuck away from me, dude.
He's standing in front of his dad's statue like, and here's the thing.
I never wanted this. You don't get me. I never wanted this.
You pop up, keep telling me I'm meant for greatness. I'm not. All I want to do is party.
Dude, that'd be so funny to get him fucked up because I would drink that pussy under the table, dude. I would love to drink with Kim Jong-un and just fucking make him get wrecked.
How great would it be, honestly? instead of a U.S. double agent, they just send a dude over to kill Kim Jong-un with Flip Cup. And that's how he dies. It's just like, do it, pussy.
It's just beer pong. You're like, come on, baby, this is big. He's like, he's like, damn it. Yeah, dude. He's a bouncer. I bet he bounces like a bitch,
he's
dude.
A bouncer. No, dude, he's a bouncer to the chick. That's what.
Yeah, he sucks. All right, let's wrap this up. I gotta fucking. What else is going on? You got shows coming up, right?
Yeah, next Saturday at Punchline with the Pedge.
Yeah, and then Rainy and Butterly on, right?
Oh yeah.
That's.
No, I think it's just Rainy. I don't know if Butts is on.
Okay.
I think it's just Rainy. Yeah.
It's good to see those dudes back out on stage. Yeah, so that's next Saturday. I don't know. I got shit coming up in a couple of weeks. I'll talk about it later. But also, we're in the works with the live show because people were asking about it the other night, and I was saying that I talked to you about the idea I have for it. So if you're in the Philly area, we're definitely going to do one, but it'll be pretty sweet. I got to show you I got to show you. I put up the hosting position on Gig Salad.
Oh yeah.
You should see some of the responses. Unbelievable. I mean, the one guy, it's all right. I'll just send it to you. I don't want to talk about it on here, but whatever. All right. Yes, that's good, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're good.